How's everyone doing? I'm coming to you guys with a different idea this time. It's actually going to be a somewhat of a review and my thoughts on the new Dragon Ball superhero movie that just came out in the US basically a few days ago. Just a heads up, yeah, this is still a toy channel. You know, that's my main priority. But I just had this idea and I wanted to get my thoughts out on the movie and, you know, what I think about. And I also want to say that this is 100% a lot of spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, then, you know, don't watch this. Or if you don't care, then, you know, stick around because we're going to talk about it and also some toys. Alright, so yeah, we'll get to the toys at the end actually, because I just want to throw my thoughts about the movie real quick. The reason you actually see Piccolo up front and center right there, there you go, that is because this, make no mistake about it, this is a Piccolo movie. This is a love letter to anybody who loves Piccolo, because this was his movie, honestly. I know, you know, everybody that you see in this picture, you know, in this frame, you know, everybody's kind of in it. You know, Gohan is just adult, whatever. So yeah, this is his movie. Well, I also want to point out that before we get to the rating, I did love the Broly movie. I do think it's better than this one. So I don't know if that has anything to do or. Anyways, all right. So yeah, the drawing in this movie also too, I didn't hate it and I didn't love it. It's different, and if you don't know, once you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, some of the things I like this movie, I love the callbacks. I love the senzu bean part. Whenever Gohan, sorry, he can't catch it. It's like everybody's getting frustrated. It's like you can't catch earrings or senzu bean, right? Drinking some water. Whenever he told Bulma, you know, he wasted a wish on, you know, your butt, you know, just do squats. And, you know, also call back to whenever she wished to be younger in the last Broly movie, you know? So she's been doing this for years, apparently, or however long it's been between those movies. I love that they do a callback to how they can upgrade, how then they can upgrade the dragon, you know? That's something. When Krillin was like, hey, turn big, and you know, it's like a callback to back in Dragon Ball, when Piccolo turned big to when he was going up against Goku in the martial arts tournament. One thing I also like is the beginning, the drawing, you know, the for anybody who hasn't seen Dragon Ball, that's not how it was drawn back then. You know how they show how Goku took down the Red Ribbon Army, or you know, even though there are callbacks to Dragon Ball Z, that type of drawing was pretty neat. I like that. Oh, one thing I should have mentioned at the beginning, I watched this movie, the dub version.
Move this man!
And I did have a conversation with my friend yesterday, and he told me some of the things from his movie that he saw, because he saw the sub, it was a little bit different. So just heads up, that's where I'm coming from. Okay. Another callback that I liked was Gohan's confidence. I don't know if you guys were able to kind of tell, but you know, when he got Super Saiyan 2 back in the day, you know, versus Cell, he got too cocky, and you know, that's what happened with all that, with Goku dying and that. And I feel like when he reached this new form, he did get a little cocky again, and Piccolo kind of saw that, so he's like, come on, you know, you gotta do this. But yeah, some of the things I didn't like, Pan, how she flew, and not because of that, it's because of how useless it made Krillin seem. Like, she was 2 feet away from you, we just get her, you know. Anyways, and the new Gohan's new form, and I think this is because we're just used to changing colors, because you know, we've gone from, you know, their black hair to yellow, blonde, whatever, blue to red, all that. And it wasn't honestly until Super Saiyan 3 that, we got a growth of hair. And this one with Gohan, it just seemed kind of weird. We're just not used to it, or at least I'm not. But I'm sure, if they keep going and this is, they keep going with this, I'm pretty sure we'll just get normal. We'll accept it, or, I'll accept it. The way, Super Saiyan 3 form to me is one of the most badass ones, so. Okay. Let's keep going. What else? Obviously, Piccolo. Piccolo being a dad. Anybody who knows this knows that Goku is not a good dad. Piccolo is a good dad, and hey, he's a good grandpa too, because of the way he stays. But then, as I was making my notes, I was thinking about it, like, he kind of has to stay on Earth, because the level that Vegeta and Goku and now even Broly are at is just way beyond him. So he kind of has to stay behind. He's not able to train with the likes of Whis and Beerus. Because I was thinking about it, as of right now, at the point when the movie started, Piccolo is like at a maybe past a little bit more stronger than a Super Saiyan 3, I want to say. But, and he kind of stay behind on that. And another thing I liked was how Piccolo was, how do you say? I guess he just, okay, we'll get to it. Whenever Pan says, Dad or Grandpa, and he's like, Dad, oh, Gohan, or, Grandpa, oh, Goku, you mean, he's known these people for years, and to him, they're Goku and Gohan. They're not Grandpa and Dad and Grandpa. The same way, I guess, if someone who is a crazy party animal and now they're a dad. Something like that. Anyways. Things I also liked. I liked the realism. Let me see. I like how number 1 and number 2, they were just misinformed, bad information happens a lot in the real world too, I love how when they saw like, hey, we're actually with the bad guys, they just quit. I wouldn't say just quit, they just like stopped fighting them. It's like, hey, and even Gohan's like, we're done? Is this it? And it's like, that's realistically. When you find out you're in the wrong side, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just stop. You don't just keep fighting because whatever. So yeah, I thought that was pretty realistically. How that bad guy shot the other guy, I'm putting picture in all this, so that'll make sense. And he like shot him in the face and in the head, so that was crazy. Piccolo asking Gohan, so what, you see better in Super Saiyan form? And everyone's like, yeah, what's going on, I love the big set pieces. How the big explosion that Cell does when his arm gets blown off too, it's pretty crazy. It's like, yeah. I like that the Cell, it was kind of like a combination of imperfect and the perfect form. And when you see the movie, you'll know what I mean. Last thing before I guess I get to the figures that I'm thinking about for this movie, and obviously because this is a toy channel, I just want to give my rating to this movie, I guess you could say. And it was going to be a 8 out of 10, but it was the ending that kind of brought it home. Whenever Piccolo was like, just do a Kamehameha or some move, so that you could, so you can do this. And the fact that he did the special beam cannon was just beautiful, because we all know Piccolo is his dad. And, it was like a really good homage, or, really good way of him showing him, like, you're my dad, whatever. But that brought it up only to a 9. But yeah. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the movie. So now let's just gonna get into it with figures. Obviously, they've already given us 4 figures: Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan. And the ones that are also coming is number 1 and 2. and I wasn't gonna get them, but after seeing this movie, they're really nice guys. They're really cool, and I can see. I mean, it's kind of messed up that they did this, and they gave us the accessories for Gohan in number 1 and number 2. But I can see why, because they're really likable characters, so I can see people buying them, even if they didn't have that stuff. And now that they have it, it's like more of a reason to get them. So yeah, they're also giving us Pan. I liked her in the movie. I still want to get Gohan or Goten, and hey, Fat Goten, since we got him here. All right, so I'm also okay. In the future, I'm thinking we're gonna be getting. We have to get a big Piccolo, his new transformation. Maybe we could even get one the size of the Azora, because he got big in the movie. I hope they don't give us like a little bit of a bigger Piccolo, because you can kind of tell he was a little bit bigger after his power got drawn out. But he wasn't as big as his final form. But yeah, I hope they don't waste our time and give us that. And if they do want to give us another Piccolo, if they could just give us the one with his Red Ribbon Army incognito, or when he's in hiding, whatever, that's pretty good. And they can give us the phone and his bears that they keep giving him. Obviously, they have to give us Gohan's new form. And I think while they do that, they could also... Give me a second, let me take some water. While they do that, they can also give us a combination of that final form and also the messy haired Gohan. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I hope they could always give us Broly, he kind of has a new look. Not really, just a black Under Armour shirt, you could say. Like I said, Fat Goten's. Maybe that new Cell, but I would hate to get that and not get the new Imperfect Cell, because they're about to give us all the cells. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, end credit scenes. If you guys didn't see it, Vegeta finally got his win. But I guess that's just showing us that maybe it's Goku's transformations that is beating, him. Because I think we all knew that one-on-one, yeah, Vegeta is just a way better fighter. It's just Goku's power-ups that he keeps getting. But yeah, that's the movie. I liked it. I'm hoping we get more figures from the line. I'm hoping this story continues and we even see Gohan train, fight Broly, doing more stuff. Maybe Piccolo. I mean, Piccolo he's stronger. He's probably at Super Saiyan Blue level now, strong wise. And maybe he can get stronger. Who knows? Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick one. Yeah, it's pretty quick. So yeah, enjoy, and yeah, go see the movie. It's pretty good, guys. Later.